Welcome to the third lecture, guys. In this lecture we'll discuss about the IDE we are going to use and the project setup for Node. So basically there are many options for IDE for Node development, but the most famous one and commonly used is Visual Studio Code. So there are two versions. Visual Studio Code is the free version and Visual Studio is the paid version. Make sure you go to code.visualstudio.com and download Visual Studio Code. That is the free version. So this website will automatically detect your operating systems, and if you want to go for further options, scroll down and you can find more options for downloading. So once you download it, it's pretty simple to install. Once you have installed, we'll now go to our project setup. So open your command prompt and go to the directory where you want to create a project. So I'll go to desktop. I've created a folder called Node. And I'll make a folder for our first project, something like first app. I'll go into that folder, and to initialize a Node project you have to type the command npm init, and this command will initialize your project and create a file called package.json. I'll show what that file contains once the file is created. So it gives you some options to initialize. So the package name, if you want to change you can change here, but I will go with the default, that is first app. Version, that is 1.0. Description, I'll give it first app. Entry point index.js. If you want to change this you can. Test command, nothing for right now. You can just press enter if you want to skip the steps. Author, you can write your name, and it will ask if you want to go with this configuration. You can type yes, and your project will be initialized. So if you want to open your IDE from the terminal, you can type code space and dot. This is specifically for Visual Studio Code, and when you hit enter it will open your IDE in the same folder. So it has created our package.json file with all the specifications we have given, like name, our version, description, our entry point, that is index.js. So we'll create a file called index.js here. We'll write a simple code like a hello world program. This console log is something you can use to log something into your console. Visual Studio Code has its own integrated terminal. You can press Ctrl Tilt and it will open your terminal, integrated terminal. And so if you want to run this file you have to type node and the file name. You don't have to type the extension for it, that is .js. Hit enter and it will run your program. So that's it for the third lecture. Thank you guys.